Hello adventurer, welcome to Scratch Quest. Today is day 5 of learning math from scratch, and today we'll be practicing how to take HCF and LCM. Previously in our video we learned what really is HCF and what really is LCM. I hope you watch this video till the very end, and before watching this video, watch the previous video where I explained about what really is HCF and what really is LCM. I'll be practicing with you. If you have any copy, bring in the text and practice with me. So let's start. Why don't we practice with LCM? As you know, in LCM, multiple means a multiplication table of numbers or a product way of the multiplication of table. So let's start with our first example, 16 and 14. To take the LCM, as we have said, there were three ways of taking a LCM and a HCF. First method, you are simply listing the method multiplication table. Second method was using the prime factorization, and third method was using the division bracket. Why do we use the third method the most? Is because the first method is really long, really hard method of doing the LCM. For example, to take out 16 and 14 LCM using the first method, which is just writing down their multiplication table, we have to write first remember the multiplication of 16 or 14, or either multiply them one by one, which is very long and boring. So we can you can use the second method if you want to do things faster than the first one, by simply breaking down the number into prime factor, which is to get 16 we just have to multiply 2 4 times, and to get 14 we just have to multiply 2 into 7. Then we find the common factor and multiply with the remaining one, which will give us 121, which is very easy if we are talking about small numbers. But if you go to the high league number, just like 256, 200, 230 or something like that, it's really hard for some people to find the prime factorization of a number. That's why division method is considered to be the best. As we just have to do is, first of all, write the division bracket. List the two number or more number we want to find the LCM of. If there is 5 number, 6 number, we just have to add them, nothing to worry about. It is same method for any number and any amount of number, doesn't really matter. So let's start. 16 and 14, can 2 or the prime factor divide both of them? Yes. 2 divided by 8, 2 divided by 7 is 14. Now here is a confusion many people stuck in. We can divide 8 with 4, but we cannot divide 7 with 2. Most people in normal division, there is a thing called remainder, where there is a separate bracket for keeping the remainder. For example, in normal division we just have put 2 into 3 and remainder 1. But here in LCM it is different. We don't have to worry about anything. It is much more simpler, much easier. Rather than thinking a lot of things, just bring down the 7 or number which we cannot divide down. It is simple as that. Now again we can divide the 4, so we divide 2 into 2, 4 and 7. Now what? Now in division, as we have said in previous video, there is no duplication of the number. We just do is list the number that is outside and multiply them, which is 2 into 4, 2 and 7, which will give us again the answer 121. In our second method, where we use prime factorization, there is always a duplication where we have to keep the duplication or make a common. That's why in division method there is no duplication, so we don't have to worry about anything and just multiply the outside number, and which will give us our LCM. Now let's do other numbers. Let's do 8 and, for example, 18. Let's do the LCM of both of them using the division method. we can multiply by 2. 2 4s are 8, 2 9s are 18, 2 2s are 4. Again we cannot divide, so we just bring down the 9, and this is a number that we get, and we just multiply the outside number, which is 2 2 2 9. 2 into 2 into 2 into 9, which will give us 4 into 2 into 9, 8 into 9. 8 into 9 is 72. This is our LCM of 8 and 18. Let's do one more example or one more question. Let's bring a bigger number, 64 and 92. Can we divide by 64 and 92? Okay, let's do the division method. 2 divided by 32, I think that is the 232 is 64. 92 divided by 2 is 46. For some people who don't know division, it might still be hard, but yeah, 2 16s I think is 32, and 2 how much is 46? This is 46, sorry. 2 divided by 46 is 23. That's why calculator is so needed. If you cannot do a head calculation in your mind, that's calculator just makes doing this much more easier. And yeah, we cannot divide 24, so yeah, this is a really long question, but we can do this. Now what we do is bring out the outside number. You don't have to worry about duplication, so it is really easy. Into 22. How many 2 is there? 2 here and 4 here. This will give us the answer 64. 64 is the LCM of 64 and 92. Equal to 64. For those people who find division method harder, the second method is easier, because for example, let's say the number 64 here, which is also the LCM here. If you see here, just breaking down for some people is easier. Breaking down into multiplication is easier for some people rather than using it. So now what we do is this is the HCM method of practicing. There is much more example. We can do more as we go on. So let's start. Okay, what the hell happened? Why can't we go set? Now let's do another method, that is HCF. Let's do HCF. How can we find the HCF of a number? Just like LCM, there is 3 methods of doing it. First is just like LCM, there is little different. We have to find the factor and find the common of it. Second is prime factorization, then find the common. And third is the division method, but we have to use 2 division method for how much number there is. For example, the number we did the first, 16 and 14. Previously we just what we did in division method was put them in one place, but remember, in division method there is no duplication, but in HCF we need the duplication, we need the common. That's why this putting same number in one division bracket is not really good. That's why what we do is divide them separately. 2 8 is 6, 2 4 is 8, 2 2 is 4, 2 8 is 14, 2 2 4 is 8, 2 2 is 4. Now what we do is list division number that is in outside, 20 22 into 2, and 14 it is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Am I right? It's 14. Sorry, I did a little mistake here. 2 sevens, not 2 8s, 2 sevens. I was confused, like how did the answer came to this. So 14 is not 4 2, but just 2 into 7. So here in HCF, rather than taking the common and multiplying the rest of it, what we do is find the common and multiply the common with common. But as there is only one common, which is 2, the LCM of 16 and 14 is 2. Let's see other example. Let's do the example we did. That is 64 and 9 is less to 8 and 18. As we said, we divide them separately. 2 4 are 8, 2 2 are 4, 2 9 are 18, 3 3 are 9, which will give us 2 into 2 into 2 and 2 into 3 into 3. Am I right? I think yes. 2 now. There is only 2 common, so answer would be 2, right? I think yes. HCF of 8 and 18 is 2, and LCM is what? LCM is of LCM of 8 and 18 is 72. Okay. So lowest common multiple is 72 and highest common factor is 2 for 18 and 8. You can prove it by either writing the factorization factor of 8 and 18 or using the second prime factorization method. Let's do the prime factorization method. Let's break down this. This can be achieved by using 2 into 2 into 3 2, and by 18 we can just break down into 2 into 2 into 3. So you give to get that we just multiply 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 2. Here 9 into 2. This will give us 18. And this will give us 8. So this, the number we get by factorization is same as the number we get by dividing, which is 2 into 2 into 2 for 8, and 3 into 3 into 2 for 18, which is same as dividing this. For people who find division easier, you can use a division method. For people who find prime factorization method easier, you can use this the second method. Let's do more example which we did. Let's do a random number 64 and the 92. I think we did that. Let's divide them separately. 2 32s are, 2 16s are, 2 8s are. Let's do neatly. 64, 2 32s are, 2 16s are, 2 8s are, 2 4s are, 2 2s are. For 92, I forgot what it was. With the screen, 90 divided by 2 is 46. 46 is 23, I think. Yes, you cannot divide much more than that, so this is the number. We list out the number that is in outside, which is 222, 222, and 222. So 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Lot of 2. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. And for 92 it is just 2 into 2 into 23. Now find the common. In HCF we must find the common, which is 2 multiply 2, that is 4, which will give us 4. Let's do the prime factorization method of 64 and let's do the prime factorization of 92. So what we can do is 7 multiply 2 is 14. 14 multiply 5 is 70. Wait a second. 7 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 54 into 2. So to find 64 we have to multiply to a lot of time. This is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 2 into 2 and 2 into 2, which is 6 times, same as the number we get by dividing. That's why for some people prime factorization is hard for, because to know how much number we get by multiplying the prime number to get the number is sometimes hard. To get 92 we just have to take the number from here, 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 23. 23 is also a prime number because it can only divide by itself or by 1. So 2 into 20 is 92. So this, for prime factorization we get the number same as the number we get by division method. I hope you understand the LCM and HCF method. For summary, there is 3 methods of doing or taking out HCF and LCM. We must understand what factorize, what is multiple, and take out the HCF and LCM using either the 3 method, whichever you like, whichever you find easier. So yeah, that's it. I hope to meet you in next video, which is fraction.